Hi James, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson today. So we can watch you as you take it away. It all looks pretty good. Club just goes a little bit too inside here. We can see the club just goes inside them hands. If we look here at Roberts, as he goes back, you'll see that club head just stays a bit more on his hand line, which gets him in a neater position as he hinges the club through his right forearm. Yours just goes underneath that right forearm until it hinges. Okay, but the drill I give you fixes that, so don't worry too much. When you get to the top of the swing, again, it's quite nice. There's a little bit of a lift. I mean, I'd like the swing to stop here, but if you keep focus on this left arm, it sort of lifts up, and for me, it gets a little bit too steep or upright. It doesn't match your shoulder plane like this blue line. And if you look at Roberts, it's a much shorter swing, and that left arm covers that right shoulder much better. So I'd love to see you swing it shorter at some point, and then you stay a bit more connected. I think that's a beautiful swing, and that matches Roberts there on the right for me. The big thing we worked on really was the shaft angle. So if we get to the top of your swing, one, we can see the shaft is laid off, and the same as Roberts there, it's laid off. Now if we look at Robert as he starts down, you'll notice that shaft plane changes. So it gets slightly more shallow as he starts his downswing. That wasn't a great line. Okay, and again, you can watch now. Now look at it, it's cutting right through that right forearm, and them lines pretty much match identically. With yours, you can see they get steeper. Okay, so that's not a great feeling, and we can get in there, it gets a little bit steeper until it comes through to that position now, and it's again matching that first line. So they're not quite shallowing behind you, and that's why these divots were so deep. Distance control will be awkward because you are getting into the back of the ball too steeply. So I want to see get the feeling that the club head works behind you a little bit more on the way down, James. And I get the club just coming into the back of the ball a tad more from the inside, which would be good. Slightly shallower divots, and we'll be able to release the clubber much better. So your drill to fix all these things was really just stand behind a fence, miss the fence on the way back all the way to the top. So you can see here you clip it, miss it all the way to the top of the swing, swing it a little bit shorter if you can, and then from there as you start down you'll see the shaft, your shaft moves further away from the fence, so it misses it there. Where if we look at Roberts, draw a line on his swing, as he gets to the top of his swing you'll see he comes down and hits the fence quite a lot there, isn't he? Really changing the angle. As he comes down, you can see he's clip, 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 clip all the way down the fence. And that club is shallowing beautifully behind him. So work on that. That'll fix that takeaway for me. That'll get you a little bit in a better position at the top. And then from there you can shallow it down. And that'll be really useful and good for you to work on. Thanks, James.